Good morning. Welcome back to a little show that me and Marius are hanging out together in the inside sun of a lamp. This morning, I just wanted to say one thing. Everything is not as it seems. Really go in depth to the energy. So you might see me talking to ghosts and spirits. That's a real thing. And it's not a bad thing to call yourself a star seed or a Palladian or an alien from another lifetime, a time traveler, whatever have you, right? I lost my train of thought, and I'm really sorry. It happens all the time because there's messages coming through, right? So give me a moment. I gotta retrack what I was saying. So talking about not as everything as it seems. Right, your character, right? Your character of being, maybe a wild cat becomes tame, or a tame individual becomes wild when you poke it enough, or like the bear, right? We were relaxing in the artificial light, talking about Marius. Everyone wondered where I got his name, Marius. I was like, isn't it I've watched a couple movies with the name Marius in it, and I thought it's very kingly for a male cat. Who wouldn't like a really kingly name? Marius. That's nice. It's the same thing with anybody's name that makes them feel empowered. Oh, gotta go. Okay, Marius. As you can see, Marius has left our presence, and that's okay. He's off to sleep now. I told him he was a good boy, and he got his morning hugs and cuddles. Yeah. Anyways, there was a serious thing that I wanted to talk about, but I guess it depends on the seriousness of the person listening to these videos. May it be like all of this little fat fluff. Oh, 'tis the season for animals to be shedding, perhaps. So pet stores, you might want to get, your brushes ready. Where was I? Doesn't matter really. I guess a lot of people would see that as well, oh my god, she doesn't even remember, or she just said it a minute ago. I'm like, yeah, because I'm a medium. I'm like, and it's okay, right? It's okay to tell people that you are. You're not gonna be shamed for that. Don't shame people for saying that about themselves, because that's empowering. And it depends on the person's energy, by the way. Not everything that is white is black, and not everything that is black is white. Right? Yours eyes and energies feel something different than anyone. Right? It's the same thing with everyone. And all the stories that they have throughout their life. Right? It's like, we'd like to bring you in for some questioning. What kind of questioning? About my life? Here, sit down and we'll talk. And I will talk. And you will be like, oh my God. Can you tell me about the time that you were in Victoria and your ex-military boyfriend / fiance was in the Wimpac thing, naval thing, and all the days that I was alone for 9 months? What did I do? What did I fill my time with? How did I find jobs? Did I find jobs? Or was I relying, right? Was I relying on a man that took me away, that, I decided, yeah, let's go. We were in this together in the beginning, so let's go together. And we travel across Canada in a little Honda Sonata with 3 cats, like no 2 cats or something like that. Man, I can tell you that's hard. And then me asking the police officer midway through Saskatchewan because we were caught, well, we were not caught, but out of state license plates. And apparently Saskatchewan officers don't see out of state plates much, and they're bored, and then they decide to pick on people that are just cruising down the road. Right? The experiences with that, like within your life. And then you're like, oh. It's like, so, where are you going? Oh, we're moving. So it's not my boyfriend driving, the man driving. It's the woman driving because he doesn't want to drive. Pussy. So he gets me to do it. And I'm like, I don't like driving. I like driving. I really do. I like reserved driving for special occasions. But I'd rather be chauffeured around. It makes me feel nice, right? That's the same thing with calling yourself something on the internet. Like, you may not be a public speaker, but you very well could be. You're a public speaker in making, right? You're not afraid of taking certain steps to help elevate other people, right? And calling yourself like a public figure, no one can take that away from you. It's like, that's the same thing with saying, well, you know what? I've always resonated with the star cluster, Pleiades. And you look up in the sky and you see Orion shooting his arrow to the bull, and almost in the heart of Taurus, you have a cluster of Pleiades. That's kind of how I see it, the heart of the bull. So close to everything, and then you got Orion slaying a Spanish beast. Hold on. So, just to return to that message, whatever you call yourself, if you feel like you're from the cluster Palladians or the Seven Sisters or anything like that, I did a jaw thing, so sorry. I know that kind of looked weird, but that's just the way it is. So if someone calls themselves, well, I feel like I'm from the stars, you can't laugh at that person or say that that is a bad thing for them to be finding their soul tribe and the people that feel the same way. That is sometimes how they attract the people that they need to have in their life. So why would you knock that? Why would you discourage someone out there trying to improve their life? Like, it's not, I have a hard time sometimes. I'm like, why would you not see yourself in a certain light to enhance and move on from the stuck past or the stuck parts of where you're located and what stage and a vibration that you're at? It's like, who gives you the individual right to be saying that to another being. Right? Why would you say that? And then it discourages people that don't have that same energy that as you do. And the person that they looked up to has now disappointed them with the way that they speak and communicate. These messages, these videos won't always be tarot cards. As sometimes they are, and sometimes it's me talking to you, because these are messages that people really need to hear. And it's very healing that I can say these messages without having someone saying the messages for me. So, if other people talk about you, behind your back, and talk to other people to get them on your side because you want a certain people against the person that you may be attacking to try to see and get their idea and right and all that kind of stuff. Don't try to take away something that could be very important to someone else without even doing the work and understanding of like what's happening in their life and how they use certain words to lift themselves up. So don't knock that from other readers, tarot readers, psychics, mediums, whatever have you, ghost energy harvesters, vampires, you name it. Like, and I don't know, whoever you are as an individual, as a human being on this earth, don't discourage someone from the words that they use, right? Encourage them to be empowering themselves so that they can ascend and perhaps be on the same vibration, or they rise because you've given them a leg up. Right? Be open to it as well. That was a message, and I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for listening, and have a good morning. I may do a few tarot readings, but these are morning messages. So thank you very much, and be blessed. Peace, light, and love.